Tatiana is going to show you a bit about Canva and how you can use it. So I'm going to pass it over to her.
Canva is a very extensive platform that allows you to do many things. Let's see if you can see my screen. Okay, so when you open canva.com, you will automatically be prompted, especially if you don't have an account with them yet, you will be prompted with this page that has an extreme variety of different categories, but really these categories are templates. So depending on where you click into, these are all really different templates, but also different dimensions. So say you want to create a square post, you would go to Instagram post or social media, just because the dimensions of wherever you're going to use this in, this is the dimensions that they use. So let's go ahead and click, for example, on social media, which will prompt you automatically with a square blank page. Now, if you see over here on the left, this will automatically, and it's the first thing you'll see up here in templates, it'll automatically open a ton of different customizable templates that you can customize however you want to, from colors to elements to icons to anything. So let's go ahead and click this really fancy pineapple image. So once you have this opened up, you can really do anything you want with it. And you don't even have to choose a template. You can start from scratch with the different options that you have here on the left sidebar, which is really where the magic happens. You can use these templates and start customizing them. You can upload your own images onto there and start using them. You can upload, you can use photos from their own library. If you click on elements, you'll have a variety of different vector images, like animation images. For example, like this, you have a lot of GIFs, a lot of stickers that you can just click on and it'll automatically pop up in where you're working. So let's go ahead and delete that. So you have that, and you can click the X up here to go back to where you were. And you can have simple shapes too, and you can get a little bit more creative if you already have a vision in your head. The good thing about this is that it's really easy to also create anything that you want. So you can go ahead and delete your template. You can change the color of your background with just clicking this box up here. Click up here and you can change the background color to absolutely anything you want. It already has kind of a standard palette, but you can click on new color and say you want kind of like a lighter blue. So you have that. Then you can go up here to elements, and you can also search. There's a huge database of different icons that you can use. So say I want a book. You just go ahead and type book, and you have a variety of things that you can use. Now, little detail I do want to mention, you'll see that a lot of them have this little crown that says Pro. You need to upgrade your account to be able to use them. Otherwise, it'll show up with watermarks. So when you are creating something, make sure it doesn't have it. So for example, this one seems pretty good. You can drag it up here in the corner to resize it, and you can move it anywhere you want. You can rotate it a little bit. You can put that here in the corner. And you can virtually look up absolutely anything you want. And like I said, you could also have animated versions for a little more movement. And then I'll show you how you can take advantage of that once you're saving it to your computer. But let's add a little animated image up there. Now you can also have frames. So say you want to input a picture with a certain frame around it, you can go ahead and click any of these. So let's go for this squiggly one up here. You can put that in the image wherever you like. And then if you go to photos, I'm just going to use this cute baby. And you can drag it and input it there, and it'll automatically fit to the frame. And that'll automatically be in the image as well. So let's go ahead and add text. Go to the sidebar once again, click on this text icon. And again, a huge variety of templates that are already designed for you. So let's say we want to go with this super funky icon. You can drag it however you want, resize it. You can double click and you can edit. So let's be like GWN, rocks. There you have your text, and you can change the color of this text too. So normally you select, you go up here, and again, you have a variety of different colors, and The awesome part about this is that if you input an image into your design, it'll also prompt you like a color palette from that image. So if you want to kind of stick to that aesthetically pleasing look of an image, you can just use those same colors, and it makes it a lot easier. Now I'm going to go a little bit more simple with the text, and let's start from scratch. So say you already have an idea of what you want it to look like. This gives you a lot of freedom as well. So let's type in again, GWN rocks. We have a solid color, so same process. You kind of select that, go up here to change the colors. Let's go with this blue again. Now the cool thing about this is that they now have effects. So if you want to make it look even funkier, you can be like curved, slice, lift, shadow, and you can customize these too. This is a little bit more advanced, but if you want to make it more transparent, want to make it more to the side, whatever it is you want to do, this gives you a lot of freedom to make the text look however you want. So say you want to make a really simple graphic. Let's go. You can also, sorry, I'm a little all over the place. I'm discovering essentials that I can teach you while we're in this graphic, but say you want to have an exact copy of this image, or you want to start a blank one. If you want to start a new one within the page you are in, you can go ahead and click add page, and it'll automatically have a new one without losing the one you've been working on already, or if you want to make a second one. Or if you want to recreate the first one you were working on, you can click on duplicate page, and you can have a copy of that and do whatever it is you like. So say you want just very simple text, especially for like memoir covers or your multimedia cover, or whatever it is you want, you can just have very simple text up here. Let's start off with that, for example. And then they also have kind of a background element where you can add some cool texture or some cool images to your image. So especially for written submissions, you need to submit a square image as well. So this is really helpful for that. And you can play around with that as well. So going back to this animated version that we have, Canva also has really cool features like music and videos and all that. And that's really useful if you decide to do a presentation or decide to make a GIF. Canva lets you do that as well. And so let's see, am I missing anything basic? No, so let's go to exporting and saving to your computer. So once you have your really awesome design, you can go ahead to the right-hand corner up here and click download. So once again, Canva is really cool at having different formats to export your image for. Normally, if you're exporting an image, we recommend PNG just because it looks a little bit higher quality and allows you more control with whatever you're doing, especially if you want a transparent background. But if you want to export a high quality image, you can do PNG. If you want to export a PDF, it allows you to do that as well. If you want to export this as a video, since we have a little movement over here, you can do that as well. Or again, if you plan a presentation or anything, you want to export it as a video, MP4 would be an awesome format to export that in. And last but not least, we have GIF. So if you want to post this on a web page or you want to post this on your social media, then you would go ahead and click GIF, for example, and then you would hit download. And you can also select the, since we have the 3 copies of the image here and the 3 variations, you can go ahead and click whatever you want. I suggest clicking just one at a time. Click on PDF, and then you download. And now you'll have your image saved on your computer. Now, I do recommend once you do this and once you start getting into the rhythm of Canva, I do recommend creating an account because it'll allow you to save everything you worked on in Canva, even if it's in progress, and you'll be able to come back to it whenever you want. So when you're in the home page, you'll have a sign up and login up here. And once you have your own dashboard, you'll be able to see kind of this exact same format, but you'll have everything you've worked on so far saved in your homepage, and you can go back to it whenever you need to, and you won't lose any progress. And this is, again, really good for if you need for presentations, for videos, Instagram posts. It really has variations of everything you could ever need. And if you need further information, you can go up here to the tabs on the homepage, and it has a whole learn section for different varieties of lessons and other more advanced things that you might want to try. different features like business cards, postcards, and these are all different for different templates as well that already have set dimensions for whatever you might need it for. And just a little bit of a bigger overview of the different templates that they have, from YouTube intros to t-shirt design to storyboarding if you're making an animation, from posters to infographics, business cards, websites. They have virtually anything and everything that you might need. So I think that's it for the basics. Does anyone have any questions that I can help kind of address or that you're curious about? Anything that might be useful to know that I can help clarify? How do you move things from Canva to wherever you want to post? So the cool thing about Canva is that they do have some features to post directly. Say you want to post to social media, you can connect your Twitter account to Canva and you can publish directly. Or you can, again, just download to your computer. And once you've downloaded that, it'll automatically be in your downloads folder. And then you upload that as a regular image to wherever you are going to use it in terms of social media. And if you're going to use it for a presentation or submit it for a multimedia component or anything, you just pull that attachment from your downloads folder and upload it and put it into there as well. Hopefully that answered your question. When is it necessary to get the paid version? So normally the paid version is handy when you want to download a very high quality image, for example. It'll only allow you to increase the size and use the transparent background feature if you have premium. Canva works with vectors, and this is a little bit more advanced, but vectors are basically lines and wow, all my all my major is going out the window right now trying to explain vectors to you, but that is also very useful if you want to send someone an editable version of this in a program like Illustrator or Inkscape and that type of stuff. But it also comes in handy when you're trying to use, let's see, like elements and ons that have the little crown that are relative to Pro, for example. And I think with certain types of music and fonts and stuff, it's basically accessing more of a variety of tools and different types of icons and stuff.
Yeah, I just want to add that you'll never need the paid version for anything that you need for girls right now. You don't need the paid version to upload or to make an image. So it's really just has more like extra stuff that makes it obviously cooler in some ways, but it's not required in any way.
Nope, not at all. You can definitely go above and beyond with the free features of Canva for sure.